topics. A lot has been said about it, but still we're gonna say some new, something new, maybe something what is inside of us. Love. What do you think about love?
Love is first of all inspiring.
In what way? Inspiring to do something, inspiring
Yes.
to live, maybe to go on living.
It's about, for example, activities you make, you carry out, are more powerful than before, than the case, than the state of you don't love. For example, when you fall in love with a girl, you do things that you can never do in other cases. I mean that. And for example, you are more self-sacrificing, and you, for example, give whatever you have at your disposal.
Some people think that love is just kind of entertainment, and these affairs with girls is like to entertain themselves. What do you think about it?
Yes, I think those kind of questions just occur when you do something again and again, without asking you. And you, with your philosophical basement or whatever you have in your background, spiritually or intellectually, you just make some refinements in your bad thoughts. Because love should be something very holy, something very special, and just for the sake of entertainment and self gratification, love shouldn't be abused. Or what the other people who think the way you say now shouldn't call what they feel love. I'm not
So,
sure if I'm clear enough.
Do we get something when we love,
Yeah.
and when we're loved, or we give something? What is more respectful here?
In fact, love is like economy. You get something and you give something in love. When you give more and more, you love more and more, and you get more and more. But there is states in love, levels maybe we can call, because when you first fall in love, the power of feeling is in its peak, and then for example 6 months pass, go by, and the level of love reduces a little.
Then it turns to some kind of another feeling.
Yes.
As in being feeling some interested to that person, being
Yeah.
bounded by him.
So if you are bound to that person physically, or your tight, if your tight is superficial, then your love will end in a long time. If your love is deep,
In a short time,
in a short time, and if your love is deep, and if the ties that bind the two of you are about some spiritual and powerful things, powerful feelings, then your love will last forever, maybe.
What about the love between
You
friends?
and your anyway,
Friends, between friends,
between friends.
between two people, any
Yeah.
two people, not just man and woman.
Maybe we can. The ties should be considered here very carefully in love, because what you are bound, for example, what binds the two people. For example, when you and me are bounded, it is a special connection. And when you and your girlfriend are bounded, another special connection. So the structure of connection should be understood here, to understand the level of love and the structure of love deeply.
Which one should be preferred, or men can't do without both of them?
We don't need to choose one of them. We need two of them.
No,
We need
I'm
a
gonna-
girlfriend, and we need friends like you. I mean, you can't do without me, but you can't do without, this is the way things go on,
No, the reason why I asked such a question is because in many poems, in many songs, they sing something like when a guy falls in love with a girl, he just says, "I would give up everything just to get to come close to you." That's why it looks like for the sake of love to girl, he would give up everything. Is
Yes.
that right, or is that because of the pico
Yes.
you mentioned?
As I said before, it's about the structure of the connection that binds the two people, and here in a love between a girl and a guy, there's a very special connection which will be understood, which will be considered, and maybe investigated, because when your mom dies, you don't try to commit suicide, but when you are separated from your girlfriend, some kind of feelings occur inside you that force you to commit suicide. This is a very interesting point.
That
It's
is
so special power. It's so powerful.
that is so not only something mental, something spiritual. It is also something biological.
Yes. So it is in particular structure. I think a particular structure.
That's the root of a family. Maybe that's why
Yes.
it is quite different from the other kind of
Yes.
loves.
Yes. I think we can't be so professional in understanding it. Maybe we need 20 years more, but we have some data that shows that it's very powerful, because for more than 2000 years in all poets, the same feelings are being represented.
I see.